Hey, hi YouTubers, this is me. I'm just here to talk about my um high school experience because I've seen a lot of them from people here, on YouTube, and I just kind of feel like it was really different from my personal experience. Well, I went to two high schools. Of ninth grade, I went to school in Delaware, and I went there for about half the year, which is like 6 months, and it was okay. It was the best high school I've been to for those 6 months. But, all the girls there, they didn't really like me. More so because they never really tried to get to know me. And, I hung out with, I hung out with the very eclectic group. It was very different. I hang out with the theater people and the basketball people and, older people, like I was a freshman, and then my next door neighbors, they were seniors and juniors, so I when I came in there, I kind of knew, you know, those type people, so they introduced me to their friends. So I guess it was kind of intimidating for them, the underclassmen, for me being new, and they see me hanging out with the juniors and the seniors. So that school didn't like me, and I transferred schools. How can I put this? Where right where the tests were, like I don't know, like the tests, and mm, so I had to make sure that my grades could transfer to my new school in Maryland, and that school in Maryland was really really different. There wasn't a lot of black people that went there. My first my freshman year, My freshman year, there was like 4 or 5 black people in the classroom. So that I was really quiet because I was very self-conscious. Not to say that I love everybody, but it was very intimidating for me not seeing a lot of people that was like me in that school because the majority of it was Caucasian. And so that freshman year, I kind of just went by. My grades wasn't all that great. Then sophomore year, I still went by. They had I pretty much knew everybody, with the popular people, and then the other people. So I did know everybody, but I never really had any friends. Like I don't ever remember, well, never actually when went out to the movies with a group of girls. I never did that. So 10th grade, I knew a lot of people. I had a lot of associates, to the point where if I had a new class, because we used to have, new classes half the year. So if I had a new class, I definitely knew people, so I was somewhat comfortable in my classroom. And, oh my god, I keep taking breaks. I keep losing my train of thought. It's crazy. So I did know like who to talk to, and I did have friends as opposed to like if there was a group project, I knew who to invite and who to work with. So that part, but I never actually had a social life, you know. And I had friends, but they had friends of their own, which they kind of I felt like I was more like the associate. Like if I see them in the hallway, they say hi, and they see me in the hallway, they say hi also. But I never had that, go-to friends or friends, more than one that I could pretty much do whatever with, to constantly go in the mall with, you know, that wasn't really about drama, that wasn't really about, all the other stuff that be happening in high school. What you hear in high school, when I thought about high school was we see in movies, you see the popular girl, and they wear matching clothes and they're just, friends, yada yada yada, and they're really catty. Some of them are like that, but my school I felt like wasn't really all that clicky. Like the jocks definitely hang out with the other popular people, and you know, the kind of rappers of the high school was definitely hanging out with everybody. So everybody kind of knew everybody, and it wasn't all that clicky. I just felt like since me not coming from the same middle school as them, or me not coming from, any type of neighborhood from them, you know, I couldn't relate to them, and I couldn't, you know, hang out with them. Plus, like,
that was just
okay. Because, like, I didn't really have anybody that was like me in that school, probably. I mean, I came to school literally like this, 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, do my hair, my makeup, you know, and I'd be, you know, on, you know, with my makeup, my lipstick, my big hair, my earrings. I don't have any earrings on now. But I used to be on, and then when I talked to people, people thought that that was very intimidating, you know. Because, I mean, high school people, I mean, they dress in sweats and headbands, you know, and they dress for, you know, they dress for comfort. And that just wasn't really my style, you know. Like, I walked around in my 5-inch heels, you know, and I was being myself. So I think that's in the way it kind of turned people off because I wasn't like them. And I also feel like I'm very mature for my age. Nor do I even look like my age. You would not guess how old I am, actually. But I mean, high school will definitely get better. I'm starting college this fall, in like a month or so. So I'm definitely hoping that it'd be better, you know, because I'm going to a 2-year school, so I know it's going to be a whole different age ranges, you know. So I feel like someone is there I can relate to, maybe hopefully have what I was missing in high school, because I never really had a typical high school experience. You know, I was just kind of, I felt like I was just an outcast, but yet everybody knew me, you know, in a way. Like, I feel like if people heard a rumor about me, they would know who to go to or who was the girl that was a rumor about, you know? Like, they knew me when they wanted to know me, if that made any sense. So that's just kind of how I felt, you know? High school go by so fast. 4 years go by, you know, really fast. And I feel like if you're having issues with friends, drama, bullying, just be yourself, you know, and don't go down to their level. 4 years go by so fast. Like, I know, like, if you're a freshman, you're like, oh my god, I can't wait, you know, 3 more years. It will definitely get better, you know. It's really to the point where once you graduate, you're just you're so much like you don't even care anymore, you know. You're doing yourself. Once you leave high school, literally you're in the world and you're around so many other people who's doing their own thing and worried about their own thing that they don't really have time to, you know, start anything, you know, or be worried about other than themselves, you know. But remember that everywhere you go, you're gonna have issues, you know, and there's gonna be someone who probably don't like you for whatever reason, whether you did something to them or not, you know, whether, you know, you're trying to apologize to them and they just really don't care.